Triforce is on their way to evening things out here, as Spire's currently working with the bomb here. See exactly how they're going to continue on here. Only one more round needed to make the comeback, tie this thing up, and we're going to have an aggressive wood push here from Spires as well as Dom, and Spires starting it off by taking down Babylon, who's sitting back over on that great side. Dom able to find one who is sitting inside of the control as well, and they have Logic up in the vents, and a good play towards this A side here. Dom getting yet another one onto Truth. Aztec was able to strike back with one frag, and Kira's kind of isolated off over towards this locker room, all the way back towards B control now, and Aztec will be out all the way on the other end of Wood, actually, on the BL side of Wood, but Logic finding Kira here, and this could be the tying round for Triforce 5. They almost have it secured, though. Aztec has the bomb in his possession, but there's just 4 guys storming straight towards him here, so Exotech will be able to pick up that round for Triforce 5, and there it is, Kyle. We are all tied up 6-6.
Yep, and now it's dead reset again. Once again, everything's tied up, but still, the bad part about this is All or Nothing still has yet to put a round on the board on Global Risk side, which is making me nervous for them. You know, they've got to step it up now, otherwise they're just going to let the offense walk over them here.
Oh goodness, Dom finding one onto Kira there inside of the control area there, but he's also going to have one that he's battling it out with over by Greats as well. It's Truth back there. He's getting the spray down onto him, making an outline of him against the wall, but finally finds the frag. So now it's going to be a 5-on-2, and once again, this Blacklist side is just storming, though. Aztec finds one, but Dom shuts him down. Flacco coming back with 2 of his own, though. Can he pull off the clutch? It is now a 1 versus 2. He has Logic and Toonie to deal with, but Logic gets the shot in through the smoke, and yet another round going to Triforce 5. They take the lead now 7-6, and all they need is 3 more rounds, and they can potentially move on to the next round of this tournament.
Yeah, definitely just a great offense so far from Triforce 5. Haven't given up a single round yet, but just as I say that, P. Flacco with a very nice start.
So we see it's Flacco coming out, getting 2 frags with his M4, but Logic eventually shutting down Aztec. Flacco getting yet another one with a Deagle, so it'll be 1 versus 4 now. Finally, GR side maybe All or Nothing getting around here, as they're certainly looking good for it. And Exotech is just going to take his time with this one. He has the bomb in his possession, but dealing with 4 guys on this one will make it quite tough here. But finally, assuming this round goes the way that you would expect it to, at least, unless the miracle clutch comes in from Exotech, All or Nothing is going to get the round here, presumably that they really need at this point. They have the opportunity to tie it up. And now it's Exotech wants to make a play onto this B site. He has 1 minute and 10 seconds left. He will just take his dandy old time on this one, and Babylon will catch him out nice and easy. And I was waiting for the peak to come on through. And now finally, All or Nothing, Kyle, getting themselves on the board. Now it'll be 2-1 on this second half, 7-7 overall, tying it up. And this game is really for the taking of either of these teams.
Yeah, definitely. I still think Triforce 5 has a lot of momentum behind them, but now All or Nothing finally showing some signs of life here on this Global Risk side is going to make this a very interesting finish for this 3rd map.
We take a look at it. 2 players have already gone down on each team. Toonie has the bomb. He wants to take it into this A site. Spires is already in there leading the charge. And Logic was able to catch out Babylon here, but he will go down at the end of that to Aztec. So 2-on-2 it is. And bomb planted on this A site. Truth will be working his way towards A control, eventually into Wood here, actually, but Aztec gets taken out by Toonie with that Deagle, and he'll be going for a second one now, making it a 1-on-1. Spires hopping on top of the box to take down Truth, and that will be the lead going into Triforce's favor here. Actually, that is now going to be a solid 8-7 lead here for Triforce. 2 more rounds, Gal. 2 more, and they could take it.
Yeah, Triforce 5 definitely on the verge of victory here. 1 round on the board for Global Risk. This half is just not going to be enough here. They've got to step it up, but Triforce 5 just making that extremely difficult with 2 opening picks to start this round off.
Tooney doing work with that AoN in his hand, and his team will find another one as well. Truth and Aztec both taken out of it. Babylon as well, and Kira is very close to being added to that list as well of players that have been dropped on this round. Spires will be the one to do that. It's just left up to Flacco here. They can give themselves a map point here in just a second. If Flacco goes down, Exotech able to do so, and now that will leave Triforce 5 with the opportunity to take this long and grueling best of 3 here. It is 9-7. Can they do it? We will see at the end of this round, but my goodness, is it close.
Yeah, now we're in a tire die situation for All or Nothing, and it's just been a blacklist game back and forth. All of these teams just incredible offense, but you gotta wonder when they're gonna step it up on the defense. It's now or never for All or Nothing, but Kira, wow, making it happen there. He's gonna get the early advantage now. All or Nothing in a good position to possibly bring this to a tie.
Certainly have the opportunity now that they've taken Dom and Spires out of the fight here, but it's still need to be perfect through the rest of this to be able to send it into that tie. Babylon's going to be playing around the corner there, took down Logic, and now it's just Exotech and Tooney left, though. Exotech will be able to exchange their C's Truth over inside of the B site. Will take care of him as well. Now evening it up at 2-on-3, and Flacco and Kira are both very hurt over on the All or Nothing side here. Both players deciding to go up top there. Kira's going to be playing over by that closet side, but both of them getting shut down. Flacco and Kira will find the remaining frags that they need, so keeping themselves alive for the time being, that will make it. That will make it now 9-8 overall in this game, and this is, I mean, this is the biggest round that we've seen so far here in this tournament. For All or Nothing, you either tie it up right now or you go home. And same with Triforce 5, they can win it all right here with this round, and so far each team being able to find one kill. As Logic and Aztec are both taken out here, but Exotech wants to make a play, maybe up towards Wood here, and they'll have Kira, who's sitting inside of the A control here, but he decides to just take it straight down through the stairs into the A site, and it looks like that's where they will all be heading, is into this A site. They get that entry frag onto Flacco, which they certainly needed. Now the bomb is going to go down onto the A site, putting the pressure onto Kira, Babylon, and Truth. They need to come up with a big 3v4 here, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Tooney takes out Babylon, though. Kira striking back onto Tooney over there onto Wood, making it 2-on-3, but both of them are quite hurt here as Dom trying to finish off Kira as he only has 7 health. Truth only with 9 health, and Kira going down now. It's all up to Truth. He has to go 1 versus 3 to keep his team into it, and it's not going to happen. Spires finishes him off, and what a comeback from Triforce 5 there. They were on the in on this one for both teams, as All or Nothing took that first half 6-3, and they're now on to that GR side. Dom starting things off on this round, picking up 2 frags there as he just pushed his way straight up Wood commandingly and took that one. He's going to see Aztec down on the site, though. He's already been pretty hurt, but Aztec picking up 2 of his own as he's working with that AUG over on the A site, holding the site down, picking up a 3rd as well, and a 4th there for Aztec, just shutting down the push onto the A site completely. And what a way to start the half here for All or Nothing. Logic coming back, though, to get Truth, but I would suspect him. Actually, he is into a 1 versus 2 here in a very doable round, so see, they certainly love to start things off here, Triforce 5, and a round win here, because if not, they're going to be put at a 7-3 deficit, which isn't the end of the world with the way these teams have been playing, but still, only 3 rounds would be needed for All or Nothing here. So Logic won't have the bomb either, as it's got lost over in that fight on the A site, so it'll make it all the more difficult for him. He has a minute left, plenty of time to work with, but these guys aren't going to move an inch away from that bomb, as he's just slowly sneaking his way towards this ramp side, try and get a peek at the bomb site maybe, but I'm sure they will make it quite difficult for him, as Aztec's playing over in the corner here, and he'll have a good look at Logic once he decides to come down this ramp. Babylon playing all the way in behind the bomb site, and they now at least know where Logic's coming from. This is going to be rather difficult for him here. 30 seconds left on this round. He's just going to have to go for it, I think, as he's made his way all the way down the ramp, but he'll be getting looked at from 2 angles here. Babylon peeking out from around the side. He knows where both players are at from the team now, and he does get that shot onto Aztec now, making it a 1 versus 1, and he takes down Babylon as well with that tar. What looked like a pretty tough clutch for him to pull off. He does manage to get it, and that has got to be a big round for Triforce there. A lot of momentum can come off rounds like that.
Yeah, definitely looked like things were not going well, but Logic just turning it around, and now, once again, we'll see how many Blacklist rounds Triforce 5 can stack here.
So they have a lot of work to do, but they've evened it up just a little bit more here, looking at 6-4. Now All or Nothing will still be in the lead, as Tooney is going to be using that scope over on the offensive side of this, and he has a good look if Aztec decides to push on up here outside of these stairs, which I don't suspect him to do, but certainly he will have a good look at that. But Flacco now picking up on 2 onto Dom and Spires as they were trying to push their way through into that control room from Wood, but shutting down the pushes now. That'll make it a 4-on-3. All or Nothing will have the player advantage here, and so far Triforce 5 hasn't really decided to go anywhere with this. You know, where do you take this bomb in the situation that Triforce is in right now? What's going to be a good look for them?
I definitely think they just need to try and work some picks towards B, and it looks like that's what Logic is trying to do here. They're in a situation where they really can't push anything safely with being numbers down, but there you go. Logic is going to get that opening clear now for them to get this B bomb site.
Got the pick they needed. They might be able to catch Truth out here. I thought Exotech was going to be able to grab it easily. Tooney getting a shot onto Flacco as well, so now 1 versus 2 it is. Aztec, who has got a big 4K on the first round for All or Nothing, and now the bomb is going to go down. He's going to try and pull off a 1 versus 2 here. All players on the field have full health, and both of them actually playing inside of Closet as well, as it's completely smoked off. May make things a bit difficult for him here. He's not going to have any vision. Moving on A, does see Logic, takes down 1, just couldn't quite get the jump onto Tooney as well. He came close to it, got a couple of shots into him, but couldn't finish it off. And as we expected, Triforce 5 getting 2 rounds in a row here over on that Blacklist side. And it looks like a player had dropped from the game, so we will go ahead and restart here. Still will be a 2-0 score on your second half, at least, in favor of Triforce 5, but once we get the player back in here, we will jump right back into that second half.